Abigail Kalayo is a 16 years old Tigrayan currently residing in South Africa. Abigail grew up moving around Africa and North America, and she had never been to Tigray. She says she had always wanted to visit her origin and her relatives in Tigray. We met Abigail and her friend Maya Tababu volunteering at a local NGO called Adde. Both Abigail and Maya collected books, stationeries, teaching aid materials, and other essentials with the aim of helping children cope up with the education they haven't had for the last 3 years.
What mainly motivated me to come here was, I'd say, just out of nature, like my devotion to Tigray and the Tigray people, because I didn't grow up here, so I don't know much about it, although my parents do teach me about our culture. But I just, one day, after the peace deal, I was like, I need to meet my family. Like, this was a sign that I need to come and learn about my country and where I come from. So I sat with my dad and we talked about visiting here. And I said I also want to help the children in need of help, such as the children here that are without parents. I brought them books and journals, notebooks, pencils, markers, coloring books, and also just games to play with each other that are also educational, because I know they haven't gone to school. So I felt like I had to do something to help them, because I'm lucky and I'm privileged to have education. And so I wanted to use my privilege to help the kids here that need it.
Abigail asserts that the past 2 years had been hard on her and her family. She says they couldn't reach their relatives inside Tigray due to the communication blackout, and the trickling information going out of Tigray were horrifying.
I would say living outside, it was really hard because you didn't know what was going on. The news would come once in a while and you just hear awful, horrifying stories every day. So it was hard, and my family is in Wukro and Adwa. From my mom's side, Adwa, my dad's side, Wukro. And we couldn't call them. Obviously, there was no internet and connection. So we were separated for 3 years now. So it was really hard. I also would do my own research on it online, and I would see horrifying things I just couldn't believe. And yeah, a lot of hard things that the Tigray people went through. So it was hard. But luckily I had my family there. We supported each other, and we also joined online, organizations to help the people here and do as much as we can, because hearing everything, it was hard. And I felt like I had to do something to help them.
Abigail says she and her friend ended up volunteering at Adde as they were interested to work with women and children. Other than their project at Adde, Abigail and Maya were able to donate around 250 books to St. Mary College in Woro.
So I chose Adde with my dad because, one, it was recommended by a friend here, Dr. Salomon, and he helped us find this place. And also my main target was kids, children, as well as elderly women, because I think men and women both went through really horrible things and have been traumatized. But mostly I wanted to work with kids because in South Africa I work in a group with kids that are underprivileged, and we help them with English and reading. And I know that education was cut for 3 years now, so it's important to resume everything and think about our future for the kids and help the youth recover. And other things I'm working on here with my friend Maya and her mother, we went to Wukro, to St. Mary's Institution, which is a great place. It's free education for all. And many people there are high schoolers and they're teenagers. And they have sports institution like centers. They have art, they have technology, business, economics, life skills, just all the basic things that are taught in school. And we went there. My friend donated 200 books for the library there, and we also went there. We talked with the people. We greeted them, we said hi, and we learned about how it was for them, about their life and their perspective on things. And I learned a lot from it.
Dr. Solomon, a friend of Abigail's father, says he was more than happy to help when Abigail's father communicated his daughter's idea on the phone.
His daughter, she want to help the children in Mekelle while she was watching the crisis in Tigray, and I accepted his ideas, and I brought to this Adday Children's Care Center, and she is doing fine for 1 week in teaching the students, the boys and girls, English skills.
Abigail promises to return after 4 months, and she calls on all Tigrayans in the diaspora to cooperate in helping the severely affected people of Tigray.
I say you should really come here and give hope to the people because they've gone through a lot, and it's our job to come and reconciliate and, reunite with our people and our families that we have and give them hope, tell them to be strong, tell them we're here for them, and also aid them with things that, we have outside of Tigray, and come here and help them and give them what they need because they really need it, and it's our job to help them. I'll be back in December in 4 months, and I also want to come every year and see these kids and also around my country, and meet other people, help other people as well, not just kids, but elderly women. And yes, I do plan on coming back.
I think that the starts of this Abigail and her sister working in this Adday's children's home care, I think it's a good opportunity for others also to follow in such activities.